Welcome back to Money Talks. I'm today's host, Mike Lomas. Mike Lomas, Glenn Wiggle. We are the financial guys with you each and every Tuesday, 11:30 to noon. This is the place where money meets politics. We do manage money for a living, but we have a lot of fun with this show every Tuesday here on WGRZ. It's been over a year. I hope your New Year's was great. Your Christmas was wonderful. I know I had a great time with the family, but back to business. In the frozen tundra of global warming in Western New York and really the entire country. In studio with me, Carl Paladino, and I don't even know, what is your title? You do so many things. I don't even know what we put on the screen.
Oh, I don't know. I'm an attorney and developer.
All right, yeah. Perfect. Or laughing, Donald Trump, he solved global warming. Incredible. 1 year in office. 1 year in office, and the entire country is frozen, and people for the first time in Florida are actually seeing snow. This guy's incredible. This guy's incredible.
You gotta love him.
Gotta love him. Solving global warming. Now it's climate change. Now they're worried about global freezing. So now we're switching to global freezing. Al Gore's new book will all be about how we'll be frozen solid in 20 years.
What an opportunist he is.
Yeah, great. Got to give him credit, though. I mean, he's a scumbag, I think, and that's just, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I think, somebody who writes books on, the entire East Coast will be underwater, but then goes and buys a mansion on the beach. I don't know, something to be said about that. I don't even know where we start, right? Let's start with New York State. Not that I want to spend the whole time talking about Andrew Cuomo, but there was another deal, like a Solar City deal in Syracuse that went debunked. $90 million in our taxpayer money is just flushed down the toilet again.
They were going to create 223 jobs.
Yeah, well, they said actually,
90 million.
At one point, he said 400, but
now that's
who's
probably
counting?
even better. I mean, that's a better formula than Solar City, which is creating for a little bit over $1 billion that the feds tell me is now the cost in Solar City. They're going to create 350 jobs.
350.
That's over $3 million a job.
Right.
That's just
who's counting?
Incredible.
Who's counting?
Yeah.
Right. Like, what world does that math work?
I mean, I just brought to the attention of our useless Kathleen Young down in the Southern Tier a terrible situation which is developing out in her district where a tenant with 350 jobs is going to leave New York State. And as he's telling me this over the phone, he just can't get out of his head that we actually passed this ridiculous Family Leave Act. Okay. Yeah. And that, and on top of it, we've got this craziness with the minimum wage, let alone all the regulations, okay, and other burdens that his company and his employees have to suffer.
Yeah.
He's leaving 350 jobs. This guy is not from Buffalo. He's not from Western New York. He's from another state.
He'll never be back. And that's a shame.
He'll never be back. When Tyson Foods went out of here, that was 600 jobs.
Right.
600 jobs, and good paying jobs.
And they never show up for the goodbye ceremony. Did you notice that? It's always there for the ribbon cutting ceremony.
So sad.
When we create 3 jobs. And the funny thing is they're there for the ribbon cutting ceremony before the jobs are created, right? Because they're not going down to Solar City bragging that we're getting $1 rent now.
And for Mike Connolly at the Buffalo News, okay, the editor of Buffalo News, it's just another la-di-da day.
Yeah. I have to be honest. This is the truth. I have not purchased a Buffalo News since they didn't endorse you. Yeah. That was it for me. I said I will never give them one more penny, and that I have not done that.
I maintain that their circulation, what circulation they have left, okay, is solely because of the comic page, the sports page, and the classifieds. It's not the front page.
It's funny you said that because I miss the sports page, and I'm not a huge sports guy, but I love following Buffalo sports.
How can you keep every day reprinting 4 to 5 articles a day from the Washington Post and the New York Times and not have any balance whatsoever?
Right.
None.
Right.
Absolutely no balance. Yeah. Let alone having Watson taking his nonsense and I mean it's a circus, and they just don't get it. You'd think that they'd want to preserve their circulation and maybe actually do something for the people of Western New York.
I know we got to take a break here. I want to talk a little bit about the Republican Party. I've been very critical of them throughout, I mean, across the country.
Rightfully so. It's a mess.
Is there one left in New York State? Outside of like David DiPietro, I don't know. I don't know. Nobody calls me. Nobody says, "Hey, look I'd like to come on your show."
Nobody does anything.
Yeah, and they don't do anything
because our enemy is really not an Andrew Cuomo or the Democratic-controlled Assembly. Our enemy,
is
our
us.
problem is us.
Yeah.
I mean, we take a drunk like a Flanagan and we put him in charge of the Senate.
Yeah.
All because DeFrancisco in Syracuse didn't have the guts to really stand up and push the people.
Yeah.
All because Kathy Linhart and Kathy Young and Nozzolio were given a telephone conference call over the weekend from Andrew Cuomo, who told them what great people they were and were going to be if they went and sided with Flanagan.
Yeah.
What do you think about a Democratic governor saying, hey, I'm supporting Flanagan, okay, to head the Republican Senate, okay? He knows he's weak. He knows he's a drunk. He knows he's anti-guns. Okay, he knows he's his boy.
Yeah, he's going to run his agenda.
Okay. So you got the governor, the Democratic governor, lobbying Republican senators, and they give in to him. How strong are they, these people?
Hold that.
Ratzenhofer and Galvin aren't far behind. Okay?
Hold that thought. We got to take a quick break. Mike Lomas, Cohen Wiggle, Financial Guys, WGRZ, Carl Paladino in studio with us. The place where money meets politics. You need us throughout the week, folks. 633-1515. We'll be back. Alrighty, welcome back to Money Talks. Mike Lomas, today's host, Financial Guys. I'm smiling because I measure the success of this show based on the number of disclaimers that they play for us. So that's a good deal that they're adding disclaimers. We do manage money for a living. We have a lot of fun with this show every Tuesday, 11:30 to noon. If you need help with retirement planning, estate planning, we have a health insurance division and a Medicare division. Use our team as a resource, 633-1515. Follow us on Twitter @FinGuys and like us on Facebook. A lot of the stuff we talk about, we post to our Facebook page. In studio with me, Carl Paladino. Carl, I appreciate you spending some time. I know you're busy. I was laughing because, by the way, my tie is correct today. The all-loving left. Who includes everybody and loves everybody. If my tie's crooked, they send me the nastiest emails about how ugly I am and how I don't have my stuff together. And I think, I thought you were the loving party, the all-inclusive party. I was watching the Golden Globes the other day for like 1 second, just enough to like a car wreck, you know? And I'm thinking, okay, Hollywood, they love everybody. We accept you for who you are, except I'm going to recreate my chin, my breasts, my eyes, my nose. Like, you fake as fake could be.
I totally enjoy you guys.
I
enjoy you guys because we think alike. We've got that same. To everybody else, we're very sick people. Okay.
No, I think we think. I think we think.
Sense of humor about it. Okay. Yeah. You got to keep your humor.
You do.
It's fantastic that all these people, okay, can actually sit out there and do nothing about the politics and the office holders who are so demeaning them.
Right.
Or whether it be education. I mean, our education system is totally upside down.
Yeah.
It doesn't educate.
It doesn't matter.
They lie, they cheat, they scheme, they play all these games, okay, and they don't produce.
Right.
Which is, the bottom statistics are there.
That's right.
All right. But nobody says
it doesn't matter. And they still same income.
They don't have to say anything.
Right. Yeah. Imagine, I mean, you've been in business a long time, me too, right? In business, we don't produce the best product, we get hurt, right? Incomes go down, people get laid off, that's the way it works.
In Albany right now, at 10:30 this morning, there's a meeting of all the county chairs in the state and Ed Cox to figure out what the hell they're going to do in this election against Cuomo. Okay?
Yeah.
They're going to interview today Brian Kolb, okay? Brian Kolb is the majority leader of the New York State Assembly for years. He was totally controlled by Sheldon Silver. Okay, owned lock, stock, and barrel because it was Sheldon Silver that bailed him out when he got in trouble with an intern.
So he'll fit in perfectly.
Sheldon Silver came up with the slush fund, okay, to go and bail Brian Kolb out. And Brian Kolb, after that, told his Assembly caucus, you can't say anything bad about Sheldon Silver. This guy wants to run for governor. He thinks he's governor
What
material.
party is he in? What party is he in? Unreal.
And then the other one, DeFrancisco. Okay, from Syracuse, a rhino senator from the word go, has never done anything constructive for the people in Syracuse, let alone the people in the state of New York. All right, two losers being interviewed for the governor to run for governor in New York State, and then they're going to expect the rank and file to put up money for them.
How does the Republican Party not learn anything from what Donald Trump did? giving the Clinton
Because
machine a beating, right?
There's two Republican parties. There's the establishment, and then there's the Trumpers. We'll define it that way.
Yep.
The establishment people, totally in bed, enjoying themselves, sitting around drinking wine in Cavassier, okay, with the Democrats,
sucking
and
off
having
the
a grand old
system.
time with the Hillary Obama crowd, okay,
Happy with their pensions.
Yeah, Ryan, McConnell, all sold out.
Yep.
Okay, what did they do during Obama's reign? Nothing.
No.
Absolutely nothing. Not even an opposition.
They did disqualify themselves from Obamacare. They were smart enough to do that. We got to take a quick break. Hold that thought, all right? Mike Lomas, Club Legal Financial Guys, WGRZ, Carl Paladino in studio. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Money Talks. I'm today's host, Mike Lomas. We are the Financial Guys. We do manage money for a living. If you need our help, you want to interview our team, 633-1515. If you think like us, I say it all the time, we get to work with people that think like us, and I love going to work because of that. If you don't think like us, we're not a good fit for you. But if we are, use this as a resource, 633-1515. Retirement planning, estate planning, Medicare planning. We have a health insurance division. If you're a company, small, medium, or large, and you need help with your health insurance, April Hartloff, our managing director there. So use the team as a resource, 633-1515. Follow us on Twitter at FinGuys and like us on Facebook. A lot of the stuff we talk about, we post to our Facebook page. Our website, thefinancialguys.com. Don't forget the THE. And if you're going to send me any messages, look, if they're investment related and you need help, great. If you want some topics that you'd like to see on the show, wonderful. If you're going to insult me, I just think they're funny, so you're wasting your time. Carl Paladino in studio with us. Thanks for joining us. Before the break, I have a bunch of notes here. I don't know. We literally did a prep about 30 seconds before
I started to tell you that there's two Republican parties. There's the establishment and there's the Trumpers.
Yeah. The establishment, though, they're not. They're going to lose. They're going to lose in the midterm elections.
The problem is that they don't get it.
They don't get it.
They're so blinded by their ambition, so blinded by their coveting of power, right? That they just don't want to get it.
Yeah.
All right. But they're slowly Trump's pounding them.
Yeah.
Okay. He's shown them a whole different way of governing.
Yeah.
He's shown them how to connect the dots, how to actually get things done, okay?
Well,
yeah, sure.
And he showed us how to win. He showed us how to win.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the key is everybody for years said, well, you can't do that. You can't tell them the way it's supposed to really be. You've got to lie. You've got to sugarcoat this.
Whose job was it to bridge the McCain negative vote?
What a joke he is.
That was
right?
McConnell's job.
You mean to tell me he's unhappy with Trump? You mean to tell me you can't set that aside for the betterment of the country?
Did anybody say that to him? I mean, that shows you the weakness of a McConnell.
That's right.
A strong guy, okay?
Right. Calls him out.
I mean, they would have taken him and boom.
Yeah.
All right. Punched him in the head a couple of times.
Yeah.
And that's what Trump. After that happened, Trump, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, to McConnell. After Ryan screwed up right in the beginning, okay, and Ryan figured he's going to create his own turf.
Sure.
Boom. Trump hit him. Okay, that was it. Ryan's all of a sudden, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Okay, and that's the learning experience that unfortunately we had to go through that the press doesn't understand.
Yeah.
That was the first year, okay, where Trump established the grounds of the relationship with these cronies, okay, who are still going to play their games, okay? They're going to play a lot quieter now.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Trump even got on the phone the other day with Romney, because the president senator is resigning and it looks like it's going to be Romney. He got on the phone with him.
Yeah.
I mean, you think he has any kind of respect for Romney? No. But is he going to play him? Yeah, he's going to play him because that's his expertise, is playing him.
Well, and he knows it's the betterment of the country. Like, set our stuff aside and let's make this stuff move forward.
That needs a good split pound in the head.
I just don't. What I don't understand is this state, and specifically the Republican Party, just is just useless. I mean, totally
they've reconciled
useless.
themselves to being losers.
Yeah.
Why? Because you put a guy in charge who has no backbone, no spine. All right, Ed Cox. Okay, he's President Nixon's son-in-law, and that's all he's got. That's all he's got. Yeah. He's been in office too long. All right, he's never had a statewide winner, and people are wondering, well, why can't the Republican Party get their act together?
Yeah.
when it came time for me and then Astorino to run for governor,
Yeah.
he couldn't corral the legislators. They were all rhinos, all running in their own direction.
Yeah.
They didn't want to show up and stand side by side with the
they didn't want to
candidate
change anything.
because they didn't have any respect for the leader.
Yeah.
Ed Cox has to go. And hopefully in today's meeting, somebody will be brazen enough to raise it
do that.
and say, get out of here.
We got to take a quick break. We'll be back. Carl Paladino in studio with us. Money Talks, place where money meets politics here on WGRZ. Welcome back to Money Talks right here on WGRZ with you each and every Tuesday, 11:30 to noon. Hard to believe we've been on over a year, and appreciate WGRZ allowing us to do a show where money meets politics and allowing us to voice our opinions. You need us throughout the week. We are the financial guys. We do manage money for a living. 633-1515. In studio with me, Carl Paladino. We could do this show for hours, by the way. I love when you're in studio and we get the chance to talk. The tax cuts. Andrew Cuomo is telling me they're unconstitutional and blah, 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 right?
He's in meltdown.
We're not going to be able to deduct our state tax, right?
So let's penalize the employers.
It is gonna hurt me a little bit, but I love it. I love it because you know what? I'm so sick of the very few states, by the way, that can't get their financial house in order. Now, Andrew, by the way, what a champion this guy is. His response is, instead of it being the right answer is, hey, we better figure out a way to lower taxes. And my favorite is he says, well, the higher taxes are gonna force people out of the state. Really? We're just getting that now, huh? We're just getting that now, Andrew. No kidding. So your higher taxes, Andrew, were just fine. Everybody loved those higher taxes, but now because it's coming from the Trump administration, now people are going to leave. What a joke! So his response to this is a payroll tax on employers. Hey, I got an idea. Let's tax it even higher. What an idiot! What else do you say? I mean, but what I don't understand, and to your point before, the Republican Party, get your act together, because this guy is disliked by the teachers because of Common Core. He's disliked because of the SAFE Act. By the way, 30,000 people are going to lose their pistol permits if they don't register here in Erie County pretty soon, because at 3 o'clock in the morning he snuck that in, worried about the good guys with guns as opposed to the bad guys with guns. But what a great opportunity for the Republican Party, I think, right now to piggyback on some of the success that Trump's had and go after him, kick him, kick him when get him when he's down.
There's that term rhino. What that means is that you're really a Cuomo guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Albany Swamp is all rhinos.
Yeah.
Right, on the Republican side.
Right.
They're incapable of countering what this man wants, because this man gives them their breadcrumbs to come home and say, look what I did for you.
But you look at what you did, right? And this was a different time, right? Because this was pre-Trump. But what did you won like something like 90% of the vote around here. I mean, well, because that tells me that geographically,
I was talking about
they get it.
Downsizing government, downsizing, or for sure lowering our taxes, lowering our Medicaid benefits, which are double that of California.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is the second highest in the nation.
Yeah.
I mean, why? Why do we have this going? Because he wanted to build a permanent Democrat majority, and it's as simple as that. And that's just what Obama was trying to do. That's just what Hillary was after, and all the progressives on the federal level. They want to build a permanent Democrat majority that the Democrat progressive elitists, the elitists, the guilt-ridden elitists, okay, who have been eating at the trough, okay, with these politicians and making their fortunes, that they can then get the government to start to take care of those people out there, okay, who are less.
Well, they're going to get it. Unfortunately, nobody will be left in these states.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, as you know, we've got a very successful financial planning practice, and I'm hearing it from my business owners. You know what? We're gone. We're gone in 5 years. We're gone in 10 years.
We're way past the tilting point. We're gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see New York State recovering from this without a major upheaval, and it isn't going to happen when you got New York City there.
Yeah.
Trump was successful pulling the working man away from the Democratic Party nationally.
Yeah.
And I think that's what has to get done here. Okay, we got to pull the working man away from this New York State Democrat Party, pull him away, and show them that if they really want hope for the future,
they want jobs.
for their jobs,
Free market
if
capitalism
they want
is the way
economic
to do it.
opportunity,
Yeah.
okay, it's not going to come with this man.
Yeah.
And that has to be plainly spoken out there. And you pull them away from that Democratic Party, and now you got a chance of winning something.
Yeah.
But nobody's got the guts to do it.
I'll tell you, I will say, though, on a national level, like the Democrat Party's a mess, too. You got Nancy Pelosi. Her big idea is to say, you're getting tax money back? No! You can't do that. It's the end of the world. What a joke. All right. Hey, Carl, appreciate you coming on, buddy. If you need us throughout the week, folks, we do manage money for a living. This is the place where money meets politics. 633-1515 if you need us throughout the week. Like us on Facebook. A lot of the stuff we talk about, we post to our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter, @FinGuys. On behalf of Mike Lomas, Glenn Wiggle, we're the financial guys. God bless. We'll see you next week.
Thing, guys?